Well, I have with me Miss Shalini Khanna, enthusiast and analytical expert, a panelist in one of the sessions today. Well, ma'am, thank you so much for giving us the time. Tell us about what do you feel about ASMA? What do you feel about the convention that is held today?
This is a great platform. ASMA has done a wonderful job because what happens is usually when I attend kind of a lot of conferences, it's more really like corporate focused or academic focused. Probably this is a good platform because where two people have both sides of the coin have come together to kind of help and understand how we can build a digital India. So I think it's a great platform.
Well, through that, Digital India, the dream of a Prime Minister, we've been all working towards getting there, making sure that we reach the top of the ladder. But there have been multiple obstacles that we've been facing. A few of them is the skill sets required to source or do justice to the industry we're talking about. Also, people adapting to the skills, whether it could be teachers, universities. What's your take on that?
I think the challenges are at various levels. First, you're right, the skill set level challenge because what we are imparting to our students. I think the faculties need to be first understand. Also, they need to be trained and empowered to do that. That's first. And second, when we're talking about digital India, we're talking about things which are at all levels, not just probably the niche of institutions. We're not just talking about say management or engineering stuff like that. So we are talking about tier 2 cities, but the problem right now is also infrastructure. We talk about say internet, but is internet really available in tier 2 cities? Is our rural India actually, or tier 2 cities for example, is equipped enough to kind of take on that digital move that we're going into? So I think there are challenges at multiple levels, both infrastructure and skill sets as well.
That leaves us with a lot of questions and a little bit of grey area to cover. If you look at it positively, that means that we are actually working so that we're finding questions to be answered. Ma'am, one big question. India as a country and you being an expert in the industry, how do you see the country shaping up in the next 3 years of time?
In the next 3 years, I think it's going to change drastically. I'll tell you why. There's something called MOOC, which is actually massive open online courses. Not many people know that, but then India is the second largest registration done across the globe. The first is the US. So, but having said that, MOOCs have still not been able to get that impact created. But I think with academicians coming on together, with government taking so much of initiative, because that is the grassroots level impact it's going to create, I think 3 years down the line, a lot of changes will be done. But I think it will probably take a decade or so to kind of move into tier 2 to rural areas in terms of like digitizing education altogether.
Let's see that we make it before the decade ends, and I'm glad that we are in that phase that we could go through the decade, learn ourselves and also preach and give out the right information to the audience sitting outside the television boxes. We thank you for being on Trade Fair TV. Well, this is Samir Patel meeting some great individuals and industry experts and wonderful people like her. Stay tuned, we'll have some more interviews coming on for you.